Hey everyone, today we're diving into some of the most iconic abandoned places from your favorite movies and video games. You know, those creepy hotels, underwater cities and fog-covered towns that sent shivers down your spine. We're going to explore them, talk about what made them so awesome, and maybe, just maybe, see if there are any secrets hidden within reach. Let's go! First up, we're checking into the Overlook Hotel. If you've seen The Shining, you know this place is a recipe for disaster. It's a giant, isolated hotel in the Colorado Rockies. Beautiful, right? Well, it's also home to some seriously creepy vibes. Remember those creepy twins or the river of blood pouring out of the elevator? Yeah, this place is haunted. In the movie, it totally drives Jack Nicholson's character crazy. By the way, the Overlook Hotel is actually based on a real hotel in Oregon called the Timberline Lodge. They even filmed some of the exterior shots there, but don't worry, Timberline Lodge isn't actually haunted, as far as we know. What makes the Overlook Hotel so scary is that it plays on our fear of isolation. Being trapped in a giant empty hotel in the middle of nowhere? No, thank you. Let's be honest, we've all wanted to ride our tricycles down those hallways. But if you ever get the chance to stay at the Overlook, maybe book a different vacation. Next stop, we're diving deep into the ocean to the sunken city of Rapture from the game BioShock. Imagine a city built at the bottom of the ocean, a utopia for the best and brightest minds. Sounds great, right? Well, it went about as well as you'd expect. Rapture is an Art Deco masterpiece, but today it's all crumbling and neglected. And the residents, let's just say they're not exactly thrilled about tourists. We're talking splicers, big daddies, and that creepy little sister. The atmosphere in Rapture is what gets me. Dark, wet, and you're constantly on edge, waiting for something to jump out at you. Plus, the whole underwater thing, imagine the Wi-Fi down there. Rapture is a reminder that even the loftiest utopias can go horribly wrong. It's a chilling example of how quickly things can fall apart when we let our ambitions get the best of us. Buckle up because we're heading into the fog. Silent Hill from the game Silent Hill is like every nightmare you've ever had about small towns. Thick fog blankets everything, ash falls from the sky, and twisted, horrifying creatures lurk in the streets. And the sound design? Let's not even get started. That siren still haunts my dreams. What makes Silent Hill so scary is that it's based on our deepest fears. The town itself is a reflection of the main character's inner turmoil. There are theories that Silent Hill was inspired by Centralia, Pennsylvania, a real ghost town that was swallowed by an underground coal mine fire. Talk about creepy. But honestly, Silent Hill is more about what it represents than any real place. It's about facing our demons and confronting the darkness within ourselves. Ever feel alone, like really, truly alone? Let's talk about the Nostromo from Alien. This spaceship is basically a haunted house in space. It's dark, industrial, and there's a xenomorph crawling around that wants to lay eggs in your chest. Fun times. The Nostromo is a great example of how less is more in horror. The ship itself is pretty simple, but the atmosphere is so thick you could cut it with a knife. You know something bad is going to happen, you just don't know when or where. Fun fact, did you know they actually built most of the Nostromo set for real? It was huge, and the way they used light and shadow made it feel even bigger and more claustrophobic. What makes the Nostromo so scary is that it represents our fear of the unknown. We're out there, in the vastness of space, and anything could be lurking in the shadows. Last but not least, we're breaking into the Spencer Mansion from Resident Evil. This place is a zombie lover's dream. It's a creepy old mansion filled with puzzles, traps, and of course, tons and tons of zombies. The Spencer Mansion is like a character itself. It's full of secret passages, hidden rooms, and a creepy design. It's the kind of place where you're constantly looking over your shoulder, expecting a zombie to jump out at you. Remember that first zombie encounter? Yeah, nightmares are made of that, but what makes the Spencer Mansion so much fun is that it's also a puzzle box. You have to use your brain to survive, not just your brawn. Plus, who doesn't love a good jump scare? And the Spencer Mansion has them in spades. It's a classic haunted mansion with a modern twist, and it's still one of the scariest places in gaming history. Thanks for joining us on this creepy adventure. We've explored some of the most iconic abandoned places from movies and video games and faced our fears head on. But the real question is, Which of these places would you be brave enough to enter if it existed in real life? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more awesome content. See you next time.